You've just married a beautiful, young bride, but you've also landed in prison for the murder of your ex-wife. So, is there anything you can reveal about that, or the emotion that went into the making of the Christmas special?
For me, it was, for myself and Joanne, it was the most intense, emotional scenes we've ever had to do, the best scenes we've ever done. It's very finite, the story. That's all I can say.
How about your character? Because you're also involved in Bates' story quite...
Well, yes, because I have... she's very fond of both of them. Anna and Bates, and would fight their corner, I'm sure, and is obviously quite devastated by the turn of events, but is absolutely 100% convinced of his innocence in the matter, and is just trying to be a bit of a bit of backbone for Anna, to try and keep her spirits up and show her support, and that's all she can do, really. It's bloody good. Oh, there's so much happening.
So much happens in it. It's epic, isn't it? Scale and breadth of thing.
Yeah, it's so exciting. Oh, you've got to watch, everybody. It's too exciting for words. Kevin was crying about 6 times.
It's our old man.
It's so much happens, and so much is also tied up that it's almost difficult to know where it's going to go in Series 3.
Do you want to talk about Series 3?
Well, I know nothing, do you?
No, well... No.
Has Julian even written any yet? Well, I think he's maybe written one and a bit, has he? I don't know. All I can say, I think, without giving anything away, is that he's not going to move it on too far in time. Otherwise, we would all be aging like fury,
About 18 months. We go into the 1920s, so it's a whole new era.
Yeah.
But we're going to slow down the amount of time that we cover. The thing about Julian is we know it's going to be very different from 2, which was very different from 1. So it won't be dull, it won't be the same. That's all we can say.
Yeah, and in the 20s, that did usher in a whole different world, really. The war did, obviously, but then come the 20s, it was phenomenally different from when you think of where we started off.
I think that's Julian's era, the 20s. I think it's much more his style. The Noel Coward, the jazz age, and
it'd be exciting.
Very exciting, a whole different tone.
About you were involved, but the Servants' Ball.
Oh yes.
Was that fun to film?
It was.
I thought it was the Muppets Ballroom. No, I loved it.
Yeah, there was all the sticks. That's right, the Muppets. No, we had to learn. Oh God, we were all knackered that day. We had to learn to do a waltz, which I would have thought, waltz. You get taught that at drama school within 5 minutes.
Glad to see it's come in handy at last.
But no, not this waltz. It was like, you've got to go in that direction and then turn into that direction, and then it was really complex, and we were all dripping, sweating like fury at Ealing Studios. It was in July, yeah. So we had a whole day. We had to do the one step as well. But yeah, that was quite good fun. Yeah, that was nice. And with the big Christmas tree there, sweltering.
Do you think there will be any Downton fans who watch the special and be disappointed?
Oh God!
Well, you'd need to be seriously unwell.
Oh, we deliver and then some. Yeah, we're really proud of this episode.
Knobs on.
And bells, Christmas bells.
Knobs,
it's fantastic. I found I'm not in a huge amount, so I find it relatively easy to detach and watch it as a viewer and as a bit of a fan. It just blew me away. It's fantastic.
No, it's great.